We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. William Heyer, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in now, Freddie Santiago. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 27.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Hey. 2-2 now.
I got to tell 2-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Hit back up the middle. And he's retired 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's a 9-year major league vet. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, J.C. Embry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chopped on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Chet Steadman is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
At the plate, Willie Villarreal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
1-0.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
2-0 now. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Alonzo Wells. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 5 homers, and 19 driven in. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
3-2.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Daniel Tillman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 10 home runs and 23 driven in. One-0 count. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Marty Oliver.
Standing in now, Marty Oliver, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The set and the 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-1.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Wells over at second. Tillman on at first with 2 down. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Taken in by Kipnis on to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
And the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Popped him up. Oliver in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is a curveball in the dirt.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping up now, Pete Armstrong. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's close.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Belted. Deep center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The next Cub up, Travis James. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First delivery to him on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping up to the plate, Dave Bowie. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Another 1-2 delivery. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Chet Steadman, he'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. The 0-1.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
I got to count 2-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres nothing. Leading off the inning, Michael Freeze, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Mariano Abreu.
Coming to the plate now, Mariano Abreu. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Struck him out.
Batting eighth.
Now to the plate, Lorne Webb. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to left. Armstrong will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Pete Armstrong.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Armstrong. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Freeze is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres nothing.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he lays off there 1-0. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate now, Willie Villarreal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Alonzo Wells, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wells is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them. Armstrong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Alexis Valdez will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 20, Alexis Valdez.
All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop Travis James.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Dave Bowie, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the stretch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So here now's the pitcher, Chet Steadman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Padres nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box, Daniel Tillman in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Marty Oliver is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Marty Oliver, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Oliver, a California native, actually. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ready on 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
In now, Michael Freeze, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball swung on and missed.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Ryan Buckner.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The catcher.
So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Jesse Padilla stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now. Pete Armstrong. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Tillman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Mariano Abreu.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santiago will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Next to the plate for the Padres, Lorne Webb. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santiago is there, 2 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Carlos Trejo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Padres, number 55, Carlos Trejo.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Robert Addison gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Travis James. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Into the box now, Dave Bowie. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
So coming to the plate, Chet Steadman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Padres nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Villarreal. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Outside, 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
3-2 now. This is foul right side. A payoff pitch one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across
Now
yet,
batting.
so maybe this walk will
Number
jumpstart
2.
their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Alonzo Wells. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, this guy.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
From the stretch, hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That's 10
Now
strikeouts
batting.
for him now, and
The
I'll tell
first
you,
baseman.
he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Runners on first with one down. All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. To the plate now, Daniel Tillman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Jason Hall is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Marty Oliver will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Two balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
At the plate now, Michael Freeze. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Kipnis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pods leave them loaded. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0 the count. Now a pitch on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Villarreal is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. J.C. Embry is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on.
3-2.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Villarreal is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Now in the box, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Mariano Abreu.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball called for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Lorne Webb. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Robbie Bowser will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Robbie Bowser.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
So digging in now, Willie Villarreal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Padres leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Alvaro Gil comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gil.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 strikes.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch.
3-2.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wells is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Travis James.
Digging in once again, Travis James. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, down.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Standing in, Dave Bowie. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it is. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Adam Greenberg will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a liner. Oh, a diving stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Padres nothing. Tadahito Hong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 4, Tadahito Hong.
So striding forward now, Alonzo Wells. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Eric Hosmer is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Armstrong will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 5, Daniel Tillman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Tillman. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Marty.
Digging in, Marty Oliver. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
First and second now, one man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in now for San Diego, Michael Freeze. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the Payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate, Mariano Abreu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. The 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Buckner is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. William Wallace enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
William Wallace.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Now that's second base.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
J.C. Embry is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fouled off. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Ryan Buckner, 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
0-1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
In now, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Abreu is there, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Cubs 8 and the Padres nothing. Ready for another chance? Lorne Webb. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 33, William Wallace.
TJ Brinkley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Brinkley.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The right fielder, number 18.
Into the box now, Willie Villarreal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Alonzo Wells, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. San Diego down to their final strike, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Eric Hosmer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A runner on first with 2 away. Way outside. 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay. And he is out at second base. And partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chet Steadman with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. William Heyer worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.